Hi besties and welcome back to my channel. Now excuse the absolutely hideous setup we have today. I am in my brother's room because I just wanted to be comfortable and do a one-take video. Basically I am going to be taking my first ever break in 7 months from YouTube for 3 days starting tomorrow, but I have videos all pre-filmed that will all be going up, so don't worry. I made sure that you have content because I love prioritizing that. But so anyway, I've been spending my day filming videos and I was like, oh shit, I have to have videos for today. And I still, really want to film, but just because of timing, I have to edit 10 videos later. So I thought the best thing I can do, come up here and do a one-take video discussing something that has been on my mind for the past fucking 3 weeks. Now, it's Tati Westbrook. Now, Tati Westbrook is someone who I did not know who the fuck this woman was not that long ago. Back in 2019, that's whenever I was personally introduced to Tati Westbrook in the Bi Sister controversy. Now, from that, immediately, I knew who James Charles was before that. But even speaking personally, I believed everything Tati Westbrook said in her video because I was hearing about the reputation of this woman and how great it was. And so whenever I did some research into Tati back in 2019, she seemed like the most reliable person ever to get information off of, which is so weird, but it was just because she was that really well-rounded, very professional beauty guru. And especially back in 2019, that wasn't what was the most popular on YouTube. It was James Charles and Manny MUA, loud personalities who were, providing a lot of over-the-topness. That's what they specialize in. And so Tati was someone who could sit down very seriously. She took YouTube here serious. Tati was fucking up here. And that was one thing about Tati that is very consistent. She has taken YouTube very seriously from the start. We see with a lot of beauty gurus that they don't really take YouTube as a job until a couple years into their career. But with Tati, since the start, I'm actually going to pull up some of her first videos here. So if I go on her channel and go to oldest, obviously she's went through this and deleted some videos since then, cleaning up her act a little bit. But they were all these makeup reviews from 9 years ago, right? And it was taken so seriously. And that's completely different for any sort of beauty guru. Of course, there's a double ad on this. I mean, get your money, queen. It was very unusual for a beauty guru to take what they were doing so seriously. She had the lighting, she had the camera set up, and this was
packaging they have and whatnot. It just kind of screams that kind of glamorous.
Do you see this?
So I really enjoy this. Another tip.
She took YouTube so fucking seriously. This, she was in her bag because it made her stand out a lot because everyone else wasn't taking it so seriously, so people really went to her for, advice and believing that whatever she was pushing and telling us was going to work for us. And so we looked through Tati's, time on YouTube, and there's a lot of Get Ready With Me, even before she was really big on YouTube. These videos are so well shot, way better than anything I've ever fucking done. Do you see this? This is full 8 years ago, 9 years ago, she was doing different camera angles, close-ups, whatever. She was in her bag, whether we want to admit it or not. So whenever she did the Bi Sister video, of course it was a fucking shock to all of us. Come on. And we all, well, I'm gonna speak for most of us, I don't know what you did, but thought that she was being truthful in it because this is Tati Westbrook. She could never, no, she wouldn't lie, and she wouldn't, no, she wouldn't change the narrative or whatever. And so whenever you look at that time, especially with Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, and James Charles, those 3 people, they were still close. James Charles was doing videos with Shane Dawson. James Charles, remember he did a collab with Shane and Ryland, and they did each other's makeup? Aged horribly. Did so bad. And then you look, and Jeffree, Shane, and James were... Remember the first Jeffree series? James was doing Shane's drag makeup. Aged horribly. So bad. We're all... Come on. We're sitting down here. We're having a conversation. Come on. That aged horribly. So, around the time that Tati started talking to, kind of Jeffree and Shane, they were still close with James. Now, if you think as well, the full controversy with the fucking sugar bear hair Halo Beauty. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Over gummy bears! Now, Tati, you did that over gummy bears. Gummy Bärchen. That's how you say it in German, I believe. Ich mische Gummibär, ich mische Gummibär, ich mische Gummi, 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 Gummibär. You did that over gummy bears. And so the full controversy basically being that James Charles sold Tati out. This was the narrative, right? Looking back, how fucking, like, pathetic. I don't mean to bring age into this. Tati was a grown-ass woman. I'm so sorry. So many times I'm like, let's not bring age into it. I'm sorry. Grown-ass woman. So this 19-year-old. Fucking hell. I'm 18. I have no problem. Say, like, this is so shady on me, but I have no problem. If someone's gonna get me security at Coachella, I have no problem promoting their product. You know what I mean? Like, bye, Tati. Like, girl, I don't give a shit about Halo Beauty. If they're gonna give me VIP and I'm there at Coachella, bitch, I'm going with them. And all he did, I'm gonna pull it up again, was an Instagram fucking story. Come on. And so like, I'm like looking through this, and she did that. We've done it before where she did that dramatic ass story crying that she was, you know, felt betrayed in this industry. And so keep in mind, this was James Charles's fucking story that triggered this.
Shout out to Sugar Bear Hair.
This triggered it all.
Weekend one at Coachella.
Who's doing this?
Really
Not long. Your foot is on the way. Yay!
Because it was crazy. You guys probably already know about
Way
their
too
iconic
overexposed.
hair vitamins, but they just came out with brand new vegan sleep vitamins. And first of all,
Exposure
so
is horrible.
Most importantly, I've been dealing with a lot of anxiety recently, and
He
it
lied
comes
here.
late at night when I'm laying in bed thinking, which is not fun or fresh. So I've been taking these 30 minutes before bed, and they've been really, really helping. So if you guys want to check them out, you can swipe up.
We literally did not talk about the fact that, enough. Regardless of James Charles being 19, he has a responsibility because he has a young audience. This 19-year-old, I'm 18 and I know better, was lying for the sake of an ad. He literally said that I've been struggling with anxiety and, you know, not being able to sleep at night, and this has worked for me. This is working wonders. That is not good enough. That is literally that's when an ad for me personally goes too far. He literally lied on mental health for the sake of an ad. I've been struggling with anxiety and not being able to sleep at night, but this has worked for me and it's going to work for you. That was what pushed the line for me. I don't give a shit about Halo Beauty, whatever, fucking betraying her. That was what pushed it for me. And so whenever Tati did her response, right, where she was crying and basically said that she felt so betrayed in this industry, come on.
I can't film. This never happens to me.
Like,
where I feel like I'm here, I know what I should be doing, I should be working, I should film, and I just can't. I feel really lost, and I feel in my community especially, like,
what was
I
this
feel
for?
really lonely. And through this whole journey of YouTube, I feel like I have been someone who's been super supportive to my friends.
Not this.
And it's been really crap.
Not this.
To feel like...
Hearing her swear is so weird, right?
Not that you should do things to get support, but like...
Not that you should do things to get support, but, do things to get support. Okay, queen.
That's how it should be, and, you know, I just...
Not
when
this.
you do so much for people in your life, and they not only don't return the favor, but they just don't even see you. Like, I get it. I fucking get it.
What in the Hannah
I'm
Baker?
just so upset.
Like,
I feel really used, and
this was over gummy bears.
that's the bad part of Hollywood. Welcome to show business. Everybody says what they need to say and uses who they need to use to get
This was like Shane Dawson's Welcome to the Circus. Welcome to showbiz. So dramatic. So fucking dramatic. So, regardless of that, right? So we have the, like, gummy bear drama. That's what it is. Gummy bears. So we have that. And then James Charles, after the Bye Sister video, let me pull up just a small clip from that for context, because I'm enjoying going through this, right? So by sister Tati Westbrook. So it's obviously being re-uploaded. Not this person having an ad on it. What? That is shady. They re-uploaded her video and put an ad on it. The Daily Parker. They were shady as fuck for that. Is that allowed? Double ad? Is that allowed? That shouldn't be allowed. That's shady. Okay, so basically, her video was like this.
Management did not go in and do that for him. So that's just like a small sample of some of the things that we've done for James Charles. Another thing I have an issue with is James Charles never even apologized to
She looked gorgeous here.
my James. If
Right?
this was just about Halo, then, you know, like, you know that this is
She
our
was
business.
B tier. Look at her
Apologize
face.
to him,
Gorgeous
too.
hair.
That's not what
Hair.
this is
I know it's
about.
unrelated.
Oh, this is just, like, really hard to do. Oh, my God. Okay. I am...
She's so fake. She's so fake. Oh my god. You see that where she was like doing a little jump cut and she was like, oh, this is so hard to do. And then it just cuts. That's so fake. Oh my god. Okay, like I've defended Tati so much, but just looking back at this, so fake. Like, it's so hard to talk about. It's so fake. And I don't want to laugh at this video because this video was disgusting and nearly sent this 19-year-old to end his life. That's not drama. That's serious ass shit. And so she's responsible. She posted this video. And then, so from that, Shane Dawson teased the Jeffree Star series. And I'm going to pull up the trailer for that because the trailer for that alluded to the Tati drama. Now keep in mind, Shane Dawson trailer. Let me look this up, right? So let me get to the part where he literally just used the drama. Where is this? I'm fast forwarding this. And so people honestly believed that the entire series was going to be about the drama, keep in mind. And he used it at the end. So people would be like, oh, he knew what he was doing. Shane Dawson is a smart man. So here we go. First of all, this was so dramatic as fuck. Right? They used this drama for the fucking trailer. And look at him. Oh my god, he's so sad, y'all. He's so sad. And so Tati, then, remember? Tati came out with her Breaking My Silence video. That was an explosive ass video. And now, that video didn't even get reacted to that well. Honestly. So she did Breaking My Silence. And in the video, she basically... Again, she looked gorgeous in this video too.
It's been a long time coming.
So...
For me to share with you some very, very important things.
So this was the Breaking My Silence video.
I am going to be reading from what is approved by my legal team, so I am...
Like, that was a really weird approach as well, where she was like, I am just going to be reading what was approved by my legal team. I was like, okay. Okay. So anyway, in that video, she basically said that she was manipulated by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star into making this Bi Sister video to the point where Shane Dawson wanted to come over and film her reaction the day she posted the Bi Sister video. And he also wanted to make the thumbnail, edit the title, you know, help her along that. Which is so shady. And remember, that sent Shane Dawson into overdrive? She's a fucking... Remember that? Not that. Remember that? So that was where his Instagram live came from. Should we pull it up? Let's pull it up. Now, y'all know I'm bad for pulling this up. So that's where that came from, right? That was triggered from Tati's Breaking My Silence video. So you're seeing where this timeline is going. And now we're like ending after this. So basically he was just...
It wasn't enough for me to contact the authorities. It was enough.
Let me turn this down.
Well, then why would you make a video on the matter claiming these allegations?
Because she is a fucking... I can't. I don't want to say mean things about people. This is insane. This person literally... Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Keep pressing play. I need to get through this video so I can fucking... Oh my god.
As a victim of abuse myself,
Oh my god.
terrified
You are so manipulative.
to think of facing public
You're fake crying. You are fake crying. You are fake crying. That is not real. Oh my God.
So basically, that was that Instagram live. Okay. As you can imagine, that did not go down the treat. Down a treat. Down the treat? No, down a treat. That did not go down well. And from that, the final thing before we can talk about what has been happening with Tati was Jeffree made... he made a video. Breaking my silence. Now, we have trolled this video to the degree. No! Breaking my silence was Tati's video, doing what's right. So basically,
welcome back to my channel.
He posted this.
Now, I've been silent for a very long time. I know that's very rare for me. I've taken a lot of time to do a lot of self-reflection. Now, in the past, I've been very guilty of speaking out of anger.
So, then we had Jeffree coming in. And Jeffree was saying that he isn't going to be saying anything because his legal team are going to be dealing with it. So from there, on Tati's end, it's been extremely silent. Now, keep in mind, the Breaking My Silence video came after a silence, honestly. Or, well, literally, breaking my silence. And so she broke her silence to go into another motherfucking silence. And so this is where the, like, confusion and it's like, what is happening with Tati now comes from. Now, remember, Tati Westbrook was allegedly getting sued by her business partner. And then Tati Westbrook is allegedly suing that business partner. And then Tati Westbrook is allegedly suing Without a Crystal Ball, the YouTuber, Katie Joy. And, like, it's just been messy with Tati. And in the process of this, she's been so silent. No YouTube videos, no social media posts, like, nothing. Like, all we're getting is, like, court document updates to this, like, lawsuit with, like, the many. Like, we've just been hearing about the one with Without a Crystal Ball for, like, defamation. And apparently because Without a Crystal Ball was, like, the first one to, like, leak the story of the other lawsuit and just really, like, defamatory behavior from Without a Crystal Ball. And, like, videos where she was, like... Let me actually pull one of them up. Where Katie Joy, Without a Crystal Ball, was just taking it, like, too far. And so this then is where, like, the question with where is Tati and what is Tati doing now, like, really comes from and isn't being answered. And I have just... there's just so much confusion. And so let me pull this video up, actually, from Without a Crystal Ball for a little bit of context on why she's, like, allegedly being sued. I don't know why I'm saying allegedly, but by Tati Westbrook. So it's this video right here.
All day long, I was doing research, you guys. Research, I told you.
Let me pull down this, actually. So this is, like, a really weird
Remember
moment.
how I told you I was going to try to do something where I exposed Tati Westbrook? And I was, like, looking, and I've been doing this for 2 days straight now. 2 days. Thinking I would find something.
That's
when
so
I started
weird.
digging into her background, and I have looked all over the place, you guys. Everywhere. Because
Like, why?
part of what I do...
What I
is
do? You're a drama channel!
Super chat? What do you mean super chat? You
That always
can
makes
give
me
a super
laugh.
chat if
You can
want.
give me a super chat if you want.
But part of what I do is I like to look
I
into
know this
people
word by
that
word.
sell snake oil to see if they have stuff in their background that would make them less than honorable. Something that might indicate that they are, there's something legal going on, they have a criminal background.
When is being a drama channel this deep?
So all
So-
day long, I was doing research. They owe money.
Who's on?
They have, like, a reputation for doing all these things. And then when you go to her mother's page or her sister's pages, who are all still there,
Not this.
they're all, like, she doesn't exist as a part of their family anymore.
Not this!
It's crazy. I started playing around even more
Not this.
and digging through more and more information.
Why?
Going through marriage records and through
Why?
birth certificates. I couldn't even find her birth certificate, which is weird. There's like 0 records of her father. Like 0 records. So then I start going on and I'm like, getting into this conspiracy, thinking like her dad is dead, or like why doesn't her dad have a job, or her dad's in the mafia. So then I start digging through addresses and phone numbers and email addresses.
Okay, so you get the point. Without a crystal ball is fucking... Tati has a good case here. And so I assume all of Tati's time right now is just remaining silent so that she has a better argument in court. Because if Tati is trying to say that emotional distress was caused by Without a Crystal Ball and it affect her professional life, the longer Tati stays offline, surely the more, like, damage financially she can prove. So Tati can say she doesn't want to come back because she's still affected by Without a Crystal Ball. And that further proves the argument in court, right? I don't know much about court, but I'm just saying. So I believe that maybe is the only thing that Tati is, like, offline for. It just feels super weird. And it's like, at this stage, I don't know if I can ever imagine Tati Westbrook, like, coming back and doing, like, YouTube tutorials. It feels super weird and would be, like, almost not authentic anymore. And it's like, would Tati still have that, like, close relationship with her subscribers anymore? Because, like, if you're gonna go away for, like, long periods of time and just be involved in drama whenever you're not used to it, or they're not used to it, like, surely you've lost your touch with them, even a little bit. And so here's my thing with Tati. She went from being the most respected, like, oh, if Tati says this is, you know, so, this is so, to, like, people being like, oh, she's involved in drama again. Like, almost down there with, like, Tana Mojo. And so, I believe that probably, in my opinion, the only reason she's staying silent still is because she's trying to win her argument about this lawsuit. Like, other than that, I can't... Because Shane Dawson is still, for the most part, silent. Jeffree Star's not silent. He doesn't do that. And so she's really, like, the last one to really, like, make any move. And so she's also made it very clear that she is, you know, friends with James Charles again. And James Charles says that, you know, no hard feelings there. And so, I don't know. I feel like she will come back and do a sit-down video with James Charles. Like, I feel like that will be one of her first videos back. Like, a collab with James. And then I believe she'll do a video talking about, like, an update. But it just seems so, like, deep into shit now that it feels weird to, like, ever imagine her being back doing, like, little makeup stories. I'm sure she will be, and there's always going to be an audience there for her, regardless. But it almost feels weird just because there's been such a lack of transparency and a disconnect, in my opinion, from an outsider's point of view anyway, that it's like, how can that be mended so quickly, or at least, like, you know, just by posting, like, a get ready with me, you know what I mean? Like, that's going to be an interesting shift and move back in. And now we don't know if she is, you know, in legal business with Shane and Jeffree right now. Jeffree said he was suing everyone and not speaking, so... But she is in, like, a lot of stuff behind the scenes right now. And maybe that's why she wants to keep quiet. But even still, it's like, surely you still need to have some sort of, like, public online, like, presence. And she isn't having that, which is, like, strange. This is, like, going into, like, the longest she's been off it. Yeah. And this is why I wanted to do this video, especially, like, a sit-down, one take, because you've heard so many different opinions just coming and going throughout my mind right now, and, like, the timeline. I tried to keep the timeline as, like, strict as it was. And I want to know what you think is next for Tati, and what she can do next. Like, why do you think she's silent right now? What do you think she'll do next? Do you think she'll ever come back? Do you think she'll come back to the degree she was? You know, daily videos? Like, what do you think is next for Tati? How do you think this court shit is going to deal out as well? Like, there's so much going on with her, but, like, behind the scenes and, like, secretly, it's weird. Weird shit. Okay, well, anyway, I enjoyed sitting down talking with you. I had fun, actually. I really enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed it. I really want to hear your opinion below. Let's talk. Bye, bestie.